Hi guys, this is Jess,
And I'm Danya,
and welcome back to I Hate Talking About Myself podcast
where we actually talk about ourselves.
because we are selfish.
Yes, and we're not actually ourselves today. Who are we today?
Huh? I'm Mickey. Hiya, pal.
And I'm Kitty from Monsters Inc. If you come to the YouTube channel, which thank you guys so much for giving us views on our last
Yeah,
episode. Like I'm shocked.
I was so in shock. I was like,
Right?
no, because initially I was like, oh, this is the intro. Like, no one's probably gonna watch this. Like, it's
Yeah.
just an intro.
Yeah.
And then like so many people text me, message me. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Um, I will preface if you are watching this YouTube video.
It's two worlds colliding.
And no, like if you're wondering why are they so stiff, we're having technical difficulties at the
Yes,
moment.
so we can't move that much. So,
But we'll fix it the next episode.
yeah, hopefully. I think you
But
need to get
yeah.
new gear.
I yeah. Anyways, so what this episode is gonna be about is about like paranormal shit. Honestly, we're probably gonna dwell into like other things as well, but like primarily because it's spooky season.
Correct, and that's why
Uh,
we're dressed up. So if y'all go to the YouTube channel side, we'll see us dressed in costume, and it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
So
I look so cute, though. I love it.
yeah, so that's why we're dressed like this. And yeah, so
Agatha,
Agatha is probably one of my favorite shows. It's so good.
really.
It's like I can't even describe it. Like I went into it with full expectations and it just surpassed that. Like it's just so good. It's so like
Oh, I'm Boo. I'm not Kitty. She says Kitty in the movie. Sorry. Go on. I forgot that her name was Boo. Anyways, I'm Boo from Monsters Inc. Thank you very much. And so, Agatha, okay, the latest episode was so freaking good. I freaking loved it. Why? Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad, I'm just quiet.
Mm,
The fuck was that?
I'm being
And
Peters.
oh but yeah, so it's so good. I there's
You guys
not
have to get on it.
yeah, obviously, like we might say a little bit of spoilers. So actually, I
tune
don't
off
know
right
because I know none of these bitches are gonna watch Agatha
None
right
of these
now.
bitches are gonna watch
So
it.
like,
Besides your friend.
yeah. So let's not talk about it right now. Let's talk about it when the show's over.
Okay.
Okay, the show's over.
Also, remember how in the last episode we said we were gonna go watch Wild Robot? We went and watched it that night, and I just want to say how that movie was a great movie. And I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it. Like, no, fuck this shit. But I ended up buying us tickets. We went to the movie theater right after filming the podcast, and I sobbed my eyes out. Just yell.
Yeah, I told this bitch like I already knew it. And then one thing was that afterwards I was like, oh, I can't wait for the second movie, and she was like, no, it doesn't make it into a sec. It's literally a book series.
I know, but like I loved how it ended.
That's why there shouldn't be an end. That's why it should continue. And like without no, I can't even say the end without spoilers. But like
The movie is so good,
it's
guys. Go
so
watch
good,
it.
but
Go
it makes
watch
sense for a second film. Like,
It's so good.
but yeah. Anyways, so two paranormal stuff.
Okay.
Do you want to
wanna
start first?
Oh.
Okay, rock paper scissors.
Okay.
But like, let's say it with our minds because I'm kind of lazy.
No, just.
I'm gonna say it with my mind. So you can do it with your
Oh my
hand.
God.
Okay, you ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No,
Scissors.
just like 1, 2, 3. Then you say okay.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
Rock.
Paper. Okay, I
Oh,
go
you
first.
win.
So when I was like, I think I was like 12, 13, me and my little brother were trying to find something on my mom's phone, but like on YouTube because like I don't even think I had.
Ew.
I don't,
Imagine you found other things.
no, oh, be a lady.
I saw your mom today. She went up to my window and like scared my friend. She was like, "Who is that?" That's a spooky ookie dookie story vibe. Like, why is she
Bro.
creeping up my car?
Bro, she's always doing that.
And she was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh my God, you scared me." In the dark, in the midst of the like fucking darkness, she appeared. Okay, sorry. Go on.
sorry,
Yeah,
my
you.
ears are like going all over the place. But
Put them closer.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay.
And so, okay, so yeah, so I was on YouTube, and I kid you not, on everything, on my sister's grave, um, Lionel had pressed search, and I kid you not, it's spelled on its own, on its. I'm not joking. You guys are gonna think I'm joking. On its own, it's spelled Illuminati on everything, on everything.
Maybe your mom was looking it up.
My mom doesn't even. She
Okay,
doesn't
but,
even
like,
know what Illuminati is.
Well, on accident.
My mom's like Hispanic, like
I don't know.
she don't know what that is, but
Ask
yeah,
her when you go home. Ask her
and
tonight.
no, but we saw the phone, and the phone was typing Illuminati. So imagine
That's
me,
so scary.
a 13-year-old boy who has severe anxiety, and it's just Illuminati, and so I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die right now."
Okay.
And then a day after this, so the power went out, right? No power inside. We have no babies, right? So like the baby was like my little brother, and then out of nowhere we heard
Crying baby?
no, those little like wind up toys, and then like it makes a sound,
Yeah.
and we're just like, where the fuck is that coming from? We like the power was off, and we still had to like go in the back of like the TV and like unplugged a bunch of stuff, and it was still going. We have no idea where that came from.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Where you live now? Or
No.
another place?
This is like 12 years ago.
Wow.
Damn. Don't
Yo.
say it. Don't say it.
Okay, my turn.
She's
Do I
like yeah.
Don't.
She's a year younger than me. The fuck?
I always call him old.
Are you gonna say a story?
Okay.
The floor is yours.
Okay. My story was when I used to live in a 3-story apartment with my family, right? And there was no like room for me. I kind of like hopped around rooms, and like I lived with like my uncles and my cousins for a lot of the time growing up. And they had made a room specially for me at that apartment because like the owners like I guess let it happen, and like yeah, I had my own room. So I was like, yay, I get my own room, blah, blah, blah. And one night, well, my dad had gotten me like this fish nightlight, and I had put it on at night, like before going to bed. And at night, I literally wake up and I hear like scratching, but like near my doorknob, like wanting to open it. Yeah, like it wasn't a rat. A rat scratches like down on, but like on my doorknob as if they couldn't reach it to open it.
Oh.
So then I was like, oh my God, do I open it? I was so scared to open it. I just like stood there. And when I went to go turn off the nightlight, it went away. But then, and then I went to sleep. I was like, okay, that's weird. So it went away. Then I went to go turn it back on. It happened again. And I'm like, what the fuck could be trying to open my door?
That nightlight is powerful.
No, but it was creepy.
It is,
and,
but so powerful.
And another thing, my cousin who lived with us at the time, he said he would see like little figures around the house.
Oh.
And I never really believed it until that instance that happened. And then after that, I stopped turning on my nightlight because I was like, I don't want no little fucking goblins to be coming into my fucking room and, I don't know, like, eating me or something. So, yeah, that's my little spooky story from when I was young. Do you have another?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know who made this, but I told this story to Daniel like a long time ago. But basically,
Okay. Let's see if I remember.
it was 2009, right? 2009. Michael Jackson
2009?
just, bro. I'm telling you, he's powerful.
2009 by Michael Jackson. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Michael Jackson just died, and I remember where I was. I was
Oh
signing
my
up. I
God.
was signing up for the YMCA, and yeah, and then the TV was right there. It was like Michael Jackson dead at 50, and so that night I like, no, I'm sorry, a day before, I was talking about how like I've never liked Michael Jackson music. Now I like it. Now I like it, but it's because I was a kid, you know. Like I liked like the doodle bops or stuff, and yeah. So I was like, I don't like Michael Jackson's songs.
I kind of look like one of the doodle bop girls.
You
like
do.
The big one.
You do.
I love that show.
You do.
Okay.
So yeah, so yeah, I was like, I don't like Michael Jackson. Like, I do not like this man. A day after he died, so in my mind,
You killed him.
I killed him. Like, I was 9 years old. I really thought that I was that powerful that, like, if I said that I didn't like something, boom, disappeared. So I was
That's
like,
weird.
damn. I was like, damn, I killed this man. So like, I was so scared. So that night, like, okay, so we didn't really have like channels, so we only had like the first 25 channels, and like I think the only like kid channel was PBS Kids. So then I was flipping through, and you know how PBS Kids like ends at 2 p.m. and then it shows like some random ass adult shit like
I
histories
think. Yeah.
and like the royalties and stuff. Anyways, yeah, so that came out. So
Like those commercials where they're selling like jewelry and it's like, what is
and it's
this?
so long.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or like they're selling.
goodness.
There's like an infomercial forever, and it's like trying to like sell their like latest pans or something.
Yeah.
I remember those. Those were lit. Like not to watch, but I just mean like kind of funny. Like I remember one time I did watch one the whole way because I wanted to see what it did, as if I knew how to cook, but I was just like a child. I was interested in the product. Can you continue on your fucking story? Stop looking at me. Oh my god.
And then
I literally fucking hate
so
you. You can
yeah, it
answer
was late
me,
at night,
you
and
can
like
answer me.
usually like I would flip through the channels and find something to watch before I go to sleep. So I was flipping through the channels, and each channel was talking about Michael Jackson. So I'm like, oh my god, like I cannot escape this man. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it. So like I had like the glow in the dark stars on my ceiling.
I had
And so I
those.
turned off my TV. I was just staring at the stars, and I was like, okay, I'll just go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. The minute, I kid you not, the minute I was almost close to falling asleep, all you hear, yee, I booked it to my parents' room.
What?
I didn't tell you the story?
No.
I booked it to my parents' room. I was like,
Maybe,
Michael Jackson's here.
maybe
Michael
it
Jackson's here.
was in your head.
I
'cause
don't
you were
know. I don't
thinking
know.
about it too much.
It was so scary. I
That's
booked it to my
weird.
parents' room. And like I feel like the only logical thing would be that it would be my older brother, but like to this day my older brother still says that it's not him. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it's not him, and maybe it's just like
But you know,
my head, and then like
Gemini's lie.
you
So
true.
he could be
true.
holding on that to that lie.
So and then I couldn't sleep alone for like the next like month or two.
Damn, really?
I was so scared. To this day I'm kind of still scared of Michael Jackson. Like
It is kind of scary. If you go into it,
Have you seen his ghost in that one YouTube
yes,
video? Yes.
that's because okay.
Oh my- oh
I
my- oh my-
swear, everybody has had the Michael Jackson like obsession experience at some point in their lifetime. Because I did a whole Michael Jackson,
Analysis.
yes, a whole thing for a project in school in 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, and I went into a deep dive and I watched all Michael Jackson videos. And this was also in
Thriller
that
used
same
to
room.
scare me.
It was also in that same room that I got like that thing. was
Oy.
tra- right? Kind of weird at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Just like I learned a lot about him and I
Oh.
made a whole poster and I was really proud of it.
Yeah,
And
but
that's when I became a fan.
yeah, but that man
So.
scares me. I don't know, like something about that man.
Yikes.
But yeah, that's another one. Do you have another one?
Yeah. This one takes place in El Salvador, 2016.
Ooh, that's how you know it's crazy.
Yeah, because El Salvador has like we have a lot. So like, okay, there's a lot of history there. A lot of people died there. And there's also a lot of stories like little like La Llorona or like
I thought that was
Siwanaba.
Mexican.
Like, well, like it kind of, we all believe in it. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
So like you grow up, your grandma tells you like these stories, and it's scary, and so. But this has nothing to do with that. I'm just like prefacing like the history of like the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went there for the first time when I was 16 because that's all I wanted for my 15th birthday because, you know, quinceañeras, whatever. So I went with my mom for the first time, and I remember, well, this isn't scary in a paranormal way, but it's scary in a child traumatic way. I even wrote an essay about it that I forgot, and I told it to the whole class in high school.
Oh.
And you know how I figured that out? I blocked it from my brain until I went to this boat party, and one of my high school friends was there that I hadn't seen in a long time, and she brought it up, and she was like, do you remember when you told that story about the dead body that you saw? And I was like, oh my God, I wrote an essay about it. I forgot. And she was like, yeah, it's traumatized me till this day. The fact that she still thinks about it is crazy. So then in that moment, I was like, what the fuck? I'm crazy because why am I telling the whole class about this? Everybody was actually spooked magooked that day. Like, they were like,
I don't like that word.
Spooked magooked?
I don't like that word.
Okay.
It just like, it kind of like...
It kind of sent shivers down your spine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, that's the topic. Anyways, so me and my mom went to this lake that my cousin like sings at. It was like a restaurant, seaside bar where he's a singer. And he goes on tour and shit.
Cool.
Yeah. He's also a lawyer.
He's multi-talented.
He's really cool. Yeah.
Moto
like
Moto mami. Moto
mami. Oh, I just want to say I saw this TikTok too that said Motomami was my brat, and I agree. So Motomami was my brat. Like,
no,
in Spanish.
okay. That's
anyways.
Yeah.
Are you guys having a brat fall? Let me know in the comments below. But okay, so we went to this river thing. It was like a cute little oasis, getaway, and all of a sudden we're eating like our fish. Our fried fish, and we're having a good time next to the ocean. It was a hot summer day. And we see police and an ambulance come down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And on the shore. And they are literally dragging a dead body out from the middle of the ocean to, like, the shores part of the lake. And I'm just crazy. Like, oh my God. And my mom was like, don't look, like covering my eyes. But I literally saw her. She was like all inflated and purple.
Oh.
Like her dead naked cadaver. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that word. It kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like those like medieval like swords, like the one that's like
cadaver.
Yeah, the one that's like circular. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what kind of reminds
like
me
the
of.
Grim Reaper knives. Or am I just thinking of something?
That's a scythe.
Oh, I like that word.
Yeah, scythe. But no, that reminds me. So a few years ago, it was like dead of night, like it's probably like at 1 a.m. and
in the middle of the night. Okay, we can't have it be dead air. Like, that's honestly not how a podcast works. Like,
well, I'm gonna keep doing it. I like the silence because it kind of like, I feel like they're silent with us, like a moment of silence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyways. So, yeah, it was 1 a.m. And...
also, notice how I don't even have my phone. Yeah. I take this seriously, unlike you.
Oh, you mean when I was posting a photo for our story?
Oh, you mean when I literally set this up?
Okay. What's your point? And you were like having troubles?
And that's why you look like Dwight Schrute, bitch.
Who is that?
Yeah, guys, look it up.
Who is
Actually,
that?
I'm gonna put a picture of Dwight. Look at the camera right now. Look at the camera.
No.
And then I'm gonna put a picture of Dwight Schrute right here.
I don't know who Dwight Schrute is. Is that the dude from The Office?
Yes, you exactly know who it is.
I don't know who Dwight Schrute is.
You just said it.
It sounds like someone from The Office. I've never watched The Office.
Girl.
Oh, Identity Thief? Why are you changing the topic? What was I talking about?
You were talking about a story.
Oh my goodness.
This reminds me of one time. That's how you started it. I don't remember.
That's all you remember?
Yes.
I can't stand this woman. Anyways, it was 1 a.m. and...
So sit down.
One of these days, I'm going to just get your hair, tie it in a knot, and put it in a fucking chandelier. I'm going to turn that fucking chandelier on and watch you spin around for hours. Okay, bitch. And on top of that, I'm going to put Peppa Pig in the background. And you're going to listen to Peppa Pig for a whole hour, bitch. Don't play with me.
It feels like you
don't play with me.
Okay, but it feels like you've like thought of ways to torture people, and like that's one of them. And you're just sharing it with the class right now.
The class?
Crazy. The class, bitch. The fucking class.
Can I tell my story?
Okay, go.
Damn. So, anyways.
I'll be quiet.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Have an aneurysm. He's
Dang
gonna
it.
actually have an aneurysm.
So-
okay, I'm done. Oh my god, I'm done.
so yeah, it was 1 a.m. and then like the cops were like on my street, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Apparently, the guy was like, I guess like it was like a DV case, and
What does DV mean?
domestic violence.
Oh.
And the girl kind of got tired of it and stabbed him to death. And I was like, but I kid you not, that was like 4 houses up for me. And I've never seen something like that. Actually, no, I have. But like, I was more younger. So like, my frontal lobe was a little bit more developed. But yeah, that was crazy. And then another time, like down the street, I sound like I'm anyways.
Like deeply traumatized?
Yeah. But like down the street, there's a pub. And in the pub, again, like this guy found out that his ex-girlfriend met up with another guy, went to the pub and stabbed her, and then killed himself.
Oh, at that pub that you talk about every time?
Yeah, we can't talk about it. We can't say the name.
Right, exactly.
But like, yeah, and I think that was crazy.
That's actually insane. Like, girl, ain't no man worth that.
But anyways, I do believe in ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
Because so when my grandmother died, so like a mother.
Okay, well, I believe in spirits.
Like what's the difference?
I don't know.
Isn't a ghost a spirit?
Well, a ghost to me sounds like an evil thing, but I believe in like spirit, like entities that are like can be nice, that aren't always evil. Like ghost to me is like evil.
I don't think ghosts are evil. There's Casper.
Girl, that's a fucking fictional character.
Casper, don't disrespect them like that. Anyways, so yeah, on Mother's Day, we had this Mother's Day balloon for my mom, and it like a week or two in, it was like those dollar ones. I don't know if you ever like blew up like helium in like a Dollar Tree balloon, but like those last forever. Like those are like titanium steel, like it's crazy. So anyways, it finally starts to deflate and it starts going down my stairs, and so I was like, that's so weird. So then I start following it. Well, like I told my mom like, this balloon's going down the stairs, and she was like, oh, it's fine, it's probably the wind, because like the AC is like automatic. So I start going down the stairs, and then it goes to the room, my old room. But my old room, my grandma used to sleep there. And so she died like in my old room. And so I kid you not, it's like stood where she died.
That's
and
crazy.
That's when I started believing in spirits. Because I was like, that's crazy.
Wow. I really want to do like a Sam and Colby type.
I would never do that.
To investigate. Why?
I'm scared.
I think if you approach it with a kind and friendly demeanor, it will be okay.
Do you think they approach it with a kind and
the demeanor? Ones that I have experienced, kinda. I also have another story, by the way.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, this also takes place in El Salvador. That trip for me was very traumatic. The whole time I also had diarrhea, and it was not fun for me. Leaving the country was like actually like terrorizing, truly. But this was at the lawyer's mom's house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So we ended up staying there for a night, and my mom's uncle has Alzheimer's. So he talks to people here and there that are not there, and he also like
Alzheimer's. It does that? I didn't know that.
Well, he forgets a lot.
No, but I didn't know you talked.
I feel like they also have a connection.
Have
you seen that movie, Talking to Deborah?
No.
Yeah, yes, we did. Remember, we saw it in your basement with Anna. It was like on a paint night.
Why'd you say it like that?
What?
We saw it in your basement.
Well, because your basement used to be the place where we hung out and watched scary movies.
Talking to Deborah.
Yeah. The old lady that had Alzheimer's, and the guy was trying to film a documentary, but she was creepy and she would like walk outside.
Oh, did we ever finish that movie?
No, I don't think so. But we did watch it at your place.
Yeah.
And so, also your basement, another spooky thing we should talk about is how we used to watch like videos, like creepy videos of like, remember When we would look up like the dark web
Oh,
videos.
oh, let's not talk about that.
No, but like
No,
the videos.
that's like one of my top fears.
I know, it's scary.
Oh no.
But we would like look up scary videos and like watch scary movies in your basement.
Oh no, I'm
of the time.
definitely afraid of that.
But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, he had Alzheimer's. He still has, I think.
He still has it?
Yeah. Well, there's not like a cure to that.
Oh yeah, but how long ago was it? Because it's a deadly disease.
Oh wait, I don't know if he's alive.
Okay, so just use this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we're having technical difficulties.
We're sharing a microphone now, guys.
Well, okay, I'll just put it right here.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. But basically, as I was saying, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, my uncle.
Alzheimer's.
And basically, he kept asking me like the same questions, blah blah blah, and I ended up getting like a flu. Like I was really tired, so I went to go sleep in the bed that they had like provided for us that night.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my aunt were there sleeping together because she was also tired, and they were like touching the doorknob again.
What is with you and doorknobs?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I really don't know. And so my aunt went to go open it. Nobody was there.
Ooh.
Yeah. And every time I was there, I felt like a really heavy, like, presence. And then after we left, the lawyer, he was telling my mom stories about... Oh, that's fine. He was telling my mom stories about how they would literally see, like, a little kid spirit there who, like, was there all the time.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love scary movies. On the camera, it kind of looks like I'm like one of those smart anime characters. It's just like, you know what I'm talking about?
Baka.
Okay. And yeah, so I love Paranormal Activity. I think the movie series is fucking stupid, but I love Paranormal Activity. And each time they release a new one, I will sit down,
eat that shit up,
crisscross applesauce, and I will watch that shit.
Did you see the new Terrifier is out?
I never even watched those movies.
Me neither, but I heard it was bad and gruesome, and people are leaving the theater like vomiting because it's so terrifying.
You see, okay, I don't like that. I'm not
gonna watch it because it's scary.
So I don't like gory movies. So like I don't think I think scary and gory are two separate things. Like I like the movie Talk to Me. Like that's one of my favorite scary movies.
Talk to her.
And how are we always managing to talk about that woman?
She's just iconic.
Oh, and yeah, I don't like gruesome stuff. Like it's gross. I don't know, and that's another reason why I'm not watching Monsters.
Monsters.
The Menendez brothers.
Oh.
I can't watch that.
I don't want to watch that either.
It makes
really
me it makes me kind of grossed out. Like I feel really bad, but like I can't watch that shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I had another story, but I don't really remember where I was gonna go with it. Huh?
Clench your fist.
Why?
Just clench it.
Oh, I was gonna bring up the.
You see?
Well, this is something else.
Oh.
But remember when we watched the newest Paranormal Activity with the Amish?
Yeah.
And the Go or whatever?
Yeah.
That ended up being one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, I loved that movie. I watched it with Wid. Oh my god, I loved Midsommar. Dude. The Wid was so scared.
Really?
Yeah, she was so scared when she saw the movie. I don't think she liked scary movies, but honestly, she's so iconic. I love her. But
I love her.
Midsommar is also a really good movie. What else is a good scary movie? Like, what's that movie that you showed me? They're all in the basement and they're like deformed.
Saw?
No.
Scream? We love Scream.
I like Scream, but I don't like it anymore.
Why?
Because the new one that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
What is that movie called? It's from like HBO Max. It's like this girl, this mom. She's in like the basement, and like she's like heavily deformed, like a monster type stuff.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
That movie has to be, and it was also A24, right, or no?
I think so. I feel like that sounds correct.
Barbarian is scarring. I recommend you guys to watch it if you guys want a really like thriller. That shit's scary. I watched it like 3 times. Saltburn, but that wasn't scary. That was just weird.
So you know what movie was supposed to be scary, but it was one of the funniest movie I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
What? Long Legs. Long Legs. Long Legs was so funny, bro. It was so funny. I'm sorry. Like there could be like a historical like importance behind it, and I would still find that funny. Why was he singing so much? I think, bro, I love that movie.
That movie is so good. And another thing that I related to is because my birthday is in it. So.
Don't the women die?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's what I found weird, because when I went to go see it, I was like, oh my god, this movie's about me.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Halloween is like, I love Halloween. There was this one time, and I'm like switching topics, but like
That's okay.
there was this one time in 6th grade. I wouldn't, bro. If the secretary in my elementary school is watching this, I don't like you, because I dressed up like a blue crayon, right? Imagine me in the blue crayon. Okay, let's stop imagining it now. And I was trying to get her to take photos of me because I want it on the yearbook. Again, I'm in 6th grade. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys are like outside of Massachusetts, but like in Massachusetts, like the elementary school is like 1 to 6, not 1 to 5. And yeah, so I was like, oh my god, and she's taking photos of me, and it was to the point this woman came up to me and she was like, okay, you guys stop going in the photos. You're in too many photos. So I was like, okay, cool. I secured my bag. I'm gonna be in the fucking yearbook. Got the yearbook. I'm not in that fucking yearbook. I'm not in that yearbook. And I was like, this is such a unique costume. Who do you know dressed up like a crayon? I'll wait. Cue Family Feud music here. Right, exactly. So, like, I was just so upset. And I'll never forgive you. I'm sorry. I don't hold grudges, but I will be holding this grudge.
I get it. Honestly, I would too. I never was able to celebrate Halloween because my parents never really let me. It was more of my older years, like recently, like literally 4 years ago. After my ex really enjoyed celebrating it. So after that, I started to do it a little bit more. And then my parents were like, oh, okay, like whatever. Like you dress up, it's silly, it's cute, you get candy. Mm-hmm. So now I celebrate it and I do like little parties with my friends. And so
I think I started wearing costumes fairly recently.
Me too.
Like, again, I mean, like, I think my first ever costume from like I can actually pick the costume. I was Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yugi. I don't know his name, I forgot. But you know what's crazy? The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, he recently died. But like he died in like such a heroic way. Like he saw someone drowning and he went inside and saved the guy or saved the boy, and then he drowned. But yeah, I love him. But anyways, yeah, so I think I started wearing costumes like fairly recently again. And last year I was wearing this costume, like the Mickey Mouse costume that I'm wearing now. And I'll never forget when Daniel and a few other people were like, oh, I feel like you want to be a furry. And nothing wrong with furries, love furries. But like, I was like, wait, why? And then they were like, oh, because you always like dress up like an animal. The year before, I dressed up like Cat in the Hat. So I was like, dang. So this costume that I'm having now, not this one. This is just my old costume.
For next week?
Yeah, for next week, I am going to be so obsessed with it.
Well, technically, we're pre-filming. So this is going to come out the week of the party. So we won't even know what his Halloween costume is until after. So the next episode after this one, you guys will see what he actually chose to be.
Or if you guys follow us on Instagram, period, you would know there. The video should come out before the party.
Yep.
So in the video. Well, the video in the podcast should come out before the party. So you would definitely know like what I was before, like when I am.
Not the bathroom flush in the bathroom. Sorry.
But that's so funny. But yeah. Anyways, it's about 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good time to end it. One thing I will say is that I'm very excited for the next podcast. I feel like this is like the first episode where we're gonna be like vulnerable, and I'm actually very excited. I like deep conversations, so I don't know why she's dancing, but
I'm very excited too. This feels like an interview. Because we're sharing a microphone now, so it's like...
Yeah, next episode, we should
We
have
to try.
Yeah, I was looking through, like, new microphones. But anyways,
Okay.
Song of the week.
I don't have my phone, but it has to be Duro by Teo and Oh My God by Teo. The guy that you showed me.
Yeah.
Him. I like those two new songs. And can I see my playlist?
Yeah.
I feel like I have a couple more. You go.
Mine, it will probably be Happen to Me by Beanie, or I've been listening, I don't know why I'm listening to this song, but I've been listening to no, scratch that. I just rediscovered How to Save a Life by The Fray. So good.
So good.
So good.
That's such a good one. Okay. Another one I'm going to say is Como Un G by Rosalia. I've been listening to that one a lot.
Where did I go?
And Frankenstein by Rina Sawayama. Because it's just like giving the vibe of Halloween, you know? So those are my 4 songs.
4?
I
have to do 2 more?
No, I just...
I also like Try from Lost Kings. And I really like Years and Years. I think... I've been listening to a lot of Desire by Years and Years. Is it Desire? Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna end it here. If you guys want to follow us on socials, Instagram is Straw Hat Jess. Our Instagram is I Hate Talking About Myself podcast, and Danya's is.
Mine is Danya.Diaz with 2 Z's. Also, I turned off my location recently and nobody gave a fuck. I wanted attention and nobody gave it to me.
You know what? What's so crazy? I was gonna call her yesterday and it said no location found, and I was like, oh, she's probably like. Because in my head, like, if my friends have your location off, I'm just like, oh, they're getting fucked. So.
Absolutely not. I am a girl of God and I am not doing... I'm practicing, what's that word called? Abstinence. So, yeah, no, none of that. I just wanted attention. I want to see who would, like, literally check in on me, and nobody did.
No,
so
that's literally what I thought. I was like, oh, she's having fun. Good for
no,
her.
I was having the worst time of my life,
Someone's
actually. Not me.
Oh.
Not me. I'm not getting fed.
But yeah, all right. So we'll end it here. We'll probably film another one like the first week of November, maybe, possibly, question mark. So November 2nd. So you'll get one the second week of November. And yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my God, wait, no, I'm actually excited for the next one. But yeah, okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed our costumes on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Bye, pal.
Okay, bye, guys. Oh, yeah.